Hello, welcome back to Armchair Armory, and it just finished at the Amex Stadium. Brighton Hove Albion 0, Arsenal 3. Well, what can I say? Another very, very disciplined, dogged performance, and this was probably a little bit more difficult than Luton, which is what I sort of imagined it would be. I imagined that we would I sort of imagined that we would find it more difficult against Brighton than we would against Luton. Sorry if I'm a bit spaced out. I've just driven back from Somerset, and which is a county of England in the west. So yeah, I'm really tired, but managed to hype up enough energy to watch the game. I thought it was a good performance. I thought that, before we scored in the around the half-hour mark through a Saka penalty, Gabriel Jesus taken down on the edge of the area by Tarek Lamptey. It could have gone either way. I think Alan Smith from Sky Sports said that as well, that it could have gone either way. It looked very even. It looked like, and I said to myself, this is proof of what I was saying on Armchair Armory, that it's going to be a tough game. First 20 minutes of the second half was the same again. It was quite even. Although Brighton didn't really test, Welbeck, apart from a shot from, I forget the player's name, that was saved by Raya. I don't think there was any, but I think that was even after we went 2-0 up. But yeah, Raya wasn't really tested very much on the goal, even though start of the second half Brighton did have a lot of the ball, and then good build-up play. Havertz finished off by Havertz. I think that's now 10 league goals this season, as far as I'm aware. And so far, he's sort of he's all but turned it around now. At the start of the season when we brought him, even myself, I was questioning why do we need to buy him? Why are we buying Havertz? We don't need him. Blah blah blah. He started off and he wasn't great to start off with, but he now seems to be finding his feet. 2-0, and Trossard came on and scored the third. He actually celebrated because the Brighton fans booed him when he came on. But yeah, overall, I think this performance was very, very good. It was good in the context of things. Like we knew that Brighton was going to be hard. I don't think they've lost at the Amex since the start of the season. So this has been. I think that's true. Or if that's not the case, they haven't lost very many games at home. So the fact that we've managed to go there and sort of, beat them quite convincingly is pretty good. And I was really worried at the start of the day. I said in my preview yesterday that I was worried. Sorry, you're seeing all the stuff behind me. I don't know what's going on today. It's not behaving itself for some reason, and now I'm out of focus. But yeah, overall, I'm pleased with the performance. This was going to be the first, or the sort of novice level, so to speak, to use a video game reference, of the away games that we've got left. We've still got to go to White Hart Lane. We've still got to go to Old Trafford. Despite the fact, that even though Man United were waxing lyrical about their performance against Liverpool in the FA Cup, where they came back to win 4-3, they've managed to draw and lose their next two league games. They probably will go on and win the FA Cup, to be honest. Like it's just the way that football works sometimes, that they've had a terrible season. They're obviously through to the final because they'll beat Coventry in the semi-finals in a couple of weeks' time, and then they will probably narrowly beat City. The City will probably be the other team that will go to the final. I think City-Chelsea is the other semi-final. So let's hope that United do do us a favour. We now we sit back at the top of the Premier League again by a point. Man City won earlier today 4-2 at Crystal Palace. So yeah, let's see if United can do us a favour, as they've got Liverpool at Old Trafford tomorrow. So yeah, let's see whether they can do us a favour. They managed to do it in a cup game. Let's see if they can do it in 90 minutes and not have to use all of extra time to do it. Win a game that Liverpool probably should have won, to be honest. Liverpool should have had that game dead and buried. I think they were just as much at fault for giving that result to United than anything else. I said to Stefan, who's been on this channel before, I said to him that I wouldn't necessarily say that you played well. You just sort of did what Ten Hag has been doing with you guys all season. You know, letting the other team have the ball and then pounce on the counter-attack, because you know you've got quick wingers in Rashford and Garnacho. So, and you know, Fernandes has a bit of pace in him as well. So yeah, that's kind of how they won that game. But yeah, but hopefully they do the same thing tomorrow, because it would mean that we'd finish the weekend before the Villa game on Sunday. Obviously we've got the huge game against Bayern Munich on Tuesday, but yeah, it would leave us top of the league if you know, United manage to take points off of Liverpool. It will keep us top of the league at least until the next round of fixtures. So yeah, that's at least something, but I don't hold up hope. I think Liverpool will probably win that game. Yeah, so that's it. That's all I've got to say, really. As I mentioned, I'll be back again previewing the Bayern Munich game soon. So yeah, like, look forward to that, because yeah, that's huge. You know, the last time we played Bayern Munich, got battered 10-2 on aggregate, which is crazy. And the last 3 times we played Bayern Munich, we've lost 5-1. So yeah, it's a big one. And also Harry Kane. But yeah, I'll speak more about that in the preview on Monday. Right, have a good evening. Like and subscribe as always, and take care and stay safe.